The whales keep buying Shiba Inu, and here's why. What is going on, guys? Kyle with Finance Bro here. Welcome back to another video, guys. Before we get into the Shiba Inu analysis that we're going to be doing today, make sure to like this video, guys. Let's get this video to 500 likes, and let me know in the comments below how many Shiba Inu tokens you guys are holding. I want to see just how strong the Shiba Inu army is. In every video we ask you guys to do this, you absolutely kill it with the amount of support that you show, and of course the amount of tokens that you guys are holding. So I digress. Make sure to comment that down below. Make sure to like the video, but let's talk about Shiba Inu. So we are up just about 3.95% just today at the 3710 level. We were up actually 5% before I started making this video, and unfortunately we are pulling back just a little bit here as this video is being made, but overall we are still resoundingly in the green, which is a good thing. We have not really seen, unfortunately, a lot of green days as of late, and that has been something that the community has been a little bit anxious about. They've been a little bit nervous about, and there's been a lot of FUD, or fear, uncertainty, and doubt being spread about as well. Now, if you look at the overall cryptocurrency market, we're kind of in the green here, but really just by very slim margins. I mean, most of the bigger coins or even the larger coins by market cap are only about 1 to even 0.50% in the green. But that being said, I do think that maybe we're going to start pushing into more of some bullish behavior here, either into the later part of this week or in the early part of next week. But that being said, that's a different topic for a different day. I want to point out here this technical analysis kind of area that, or well, it's a chart on TradingView rather, but this is where I do most of my technical analysis. Just a quick little touch point on this before we get into the main piece of news today, which is of course about the whales. But let's talk about this, right? So we had that huge downtrend after the Kraken listing, obviously not very pretty at all. Huge break towards the downside here. And we've seemed to have stopped right around here, the 3462 level, or kind of the 3442 level. Now, after we saw that kind of bottom right there, we actually started to recover a little bit. But then unfortunately, that wasn't the bottom. And then we pushed even further towards the downside. But as you can see here, guys, we have bounced. Since then, we have bounced quite nicely, I might add, off that kind of support level there, and now we're trading a little bit higher than we were before. Now, guys, this is exactly what I want. This is exactly what I've been talking about in every single one of our videos for the past couple of days and even the past couple of weeks. We need stabilization. We need consolidation, guys. This is so important for the future success of this coin, because as you can see, if we can maintain this stable environment and we can maintain these kind of tight price ranges that we're trading between, where it just kind of bounces up and down like this for a while, and we don't have any crazy downswings or upswings like we've seen just over the past couple of weeks, again, that can set us up for the next big rally. It happened back here when we saw this kind of consolidation pattern that we saw back here, where we saw very tight trading between a tight range of prices, and then of course we had a gigantic breakout towards all-time highs, of course, and that was kind of what set the stage. We saw consolidation, we saw stabilization, and that really helped us out in the continued journey, if you will, of this coin. Now, let's talk about what we all want to talk about today, and I won't be reading this exact article, but I do want to highlight this article because, again, it adds to the overall point that I'm trying to make. So, what we all know, if you guys are at all familiar with Shiba Inu, if you're at all familiar with what's been happening with Shiba Inu over the last couple of days, you know that the whales are in a frenzy. They are in a feeding frenzy, guys. The whales continue to buy Shiba Inu on a literally almost on a daily basis. We have seen so much whale activity lately. Billions and billions of Shiba Inu tokens are being bought up right now by the whales, one whale after another. And then even now, look, we have a more recent whale that has just bought $1.9 million worth of Shib today. And today was yesterday, or actually, well, it was this morning at 4:57 a.m. on December 7th. Today is, of course, December 7th. So again, this is very recent, very new. And as you can see, they must know something is big is coming. And I agree. I think that the whales, for some reason, are continuing to buy at this level, at this frequency, for a very good reason. What that reason is exactly still remains to be seen. I mean, are they trying to kind of basically gear up for the next big explosion? I mean, we are at significant lows here. We haven't dropped below the previous kind of first rally that we saw towards the upside. Again, this is a very big support level. Wow, my voice is killing it today, guys. We're at a very big support level right now. And that being said, I don't know if we're going to break even further below it. I really don't think that there's a lot of what you might call momentum that could push us below these levels that we're sitting at right now. So again, the whales are doing buying, guys. The whales continue to buy. The whales have been buying here. They've been buying up here. They've been buying there. The whales have been buying all throughout the last month, basically, more the last couple of weeks, if anything. And it remains to be seen why they're doing that. But we know that the whales are smart money. We know that the whales have money to throw around and to put to use. And we usually see when whales do buy, they typically get in at very, very good price averagings, right? They get in at times basically where like the rally is imminent. We see them get in right before major rallies, major upswings, major breakouts towards the upside because the whales are smart. The whales know that they can kind of collaborate with each other. The whales know that they can sometimes even manipulate markets, and the whales know how to buy, right? The thing is, when everybody was buying the all-time highs, the whales weren't doing anything. When this coin drops significantly and there's blood in the streets and people are yelling and screaming about it, that's when the whales are doing the buying, right? These are rational, very highly intelligent people, usually, not always, but usually, who are doing the buying or the whale type of buying. Right before this major breakout, we saw tons of whales doing accumulation in this consolidation period, guys, because the price was stable. They knew the price wouldn't break out huge in a short amount of time or low in a short amount of time. Either they knew that there was something huge or big coming, so they were doing all of the buying when the price was stable and relatively low. This is what we saw, and of course, that is the way that it played out. Guys, let me know in the comments below if you guys are still holding Shiba Inu, and if you guys think that these whales are doing something that might lead to a huge breakout, might lead to a huge upswing, whatever it might be. I want to know your guys' thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. Me personally, I think that the whales are definitely gearing up for something. Now, what that something is, we still can't really tell, and it's still very, very difficult to read some of these whales' behavior. But if you look at past performance, if you look at the patterns that we've seen in the past, we do tend to see that whales do pick up a lot of Shiba Inu, a lot of just any kind of coin or asset for that matter, before major upswings. That is typically when they're doing a lot of buying because they buy kind of the stabilization or consolidation, and then they ride the upswing to Valhalla, basically. If you guys haven't already, hit the link down in the description below for public.com. You guys can pick up a free stock with public.com, and you can start trading Shiba Inu on their platform as well. Public.com is like a social media app for investing. You can follow some of your favorite investors, including us, and see everybody's portfolio live as it updates. You can see when they buy something, when they sell something, and you can see what they're talking about in both the stock and the crypto markets, guys. So if that sounds interesting, hit the link down in the description below. Sign up and deposit at least $1, and you guys will get a free stock that could be worth up to $70 of a great selection of companies. But other than that, guys, that is all I have for you guys today. I'm Kyle with Finance Bro. Take it easy.